What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Mystery Knife Giveaway Live event. We are starting over. I got 20 new knives in pouches, mystery knives. If your name is drawn tonight, you'll get to select 2 random pouches, and there are premium knives in there, mixed in with some budget and mid-range stuff. There'll be 2 winners tonight. I'm so sorry I'm late. To make a long story short, one of my kids exploded an art apparatus on the second floor and didn't tell anybody, and she was hiding her hands behind her back, and I finally caught a peek at her hands and they were totally red. Not blood red, but I knew it was like an art red. And I was like, what happened? And she was like, I tried to clean it up, and I was like, oh my god. So anyways, I'm not going to say that I got it taken care of, but that's why I was late. It exploded. Man. We probably shouldn't have the art table in the way upstairs. But anyways, we're good now. You're feeling not lucky? Everybody who has ever won thought the same thing. In fact, a lot of the winning comments are like, I know I'm not going to win, but here's my comment anyway. Like, that's like the majority of the comments. It was the same one that came in a few years back, and she was like, do you want biscotti and meatballs? Like, it's the same one, but that was a couple years ago. That was, yeah. Couple of updates, and I mentioned this last time, but for anybody popping in, or if you're watching this in the future, I'm going to do about a month's worth of a trial run with a new style of review. And the review, like the information that I'm giving, like my opinions and things on knives, like they're not changing. The structure of the review is going to be a little bit easier to digest and a little bit easier for people to comprehend. I will go ahead and just kind of let you guys know right off the bat, the new rating system that I'm using, it's kind of like I'm giving knives a report card, essentially. Reserving F for really, truly awful knives. Like, I mean, it would be very rare that I would give an F. But above A, there is also a gold S for spectacular. Equally rare that I would hand out one of those. But I am going to be doing that, and I want to let you guys know that I feel like, you know, it is a slightly arbitrary system. But the point is not for it to be perfectly systematic. The point is so that people can better comprehend what I'm saying. You know, my old reviews are kind of stream of consciousness. I still do that. I still kind of ramble a bit, but each the review itself is split into 6 categories. And then we talk about each individual category, and then each category is given a letter grade. Anywhere from A, you know, it can get A minus, B plus, B minus. And I kind of do that in other reviews too, but there is a final scorecard. And this allows people who are really lazy to just fast forward and look at the scorecard if they want to look at it without context. We're going to try it. We're going to go for a month. I've already got about 15 reviews recorded that way. You guys haven't seen them yet. I'll let you guys know in the beginning it's a little shaky. After the first 2, I get into my flow and I get it figured out. Everything else about the channel is staying the same. Unboxings are staying the same. Discussion topics, top 10s, knife guide, everything is staying exactly the same. If the community feedback after a month is this sucks, boo you suck, jump off a bridge, okay, then I'll go back and do it the other way. But that's what you can look forward to. Bradford Mitchell, thank you for 10 more memberships. My man, the membership man himself, has probably gifted the majority of the members here now at this point. So pumped. I'm glad you're pumped. Me too. Is anybody watching the Devil May Cry anime? Did we talk about that last time? Oh yeah, we did. I said I was going to start watching it. I did. Some corny characters, but pretty good. I enjoy the action sequences a lot. Really like it. Minimal flashback stuff, and it's all entertaining. Any thoughts on that Unkovsky custom? I'm working on that, dude. I'm working on it. Spent a lot of time with that over the last few days. Oh, Rob Johnson, Cypress versus Hoghouse Model T. Dude, that's a tough one. These two? Dude, that's tough. So pivot action I'm going to give to that guy. This is good. It's just not quite the same. God, it's so close, though. Ah, man, don't do that to me. That's really hard. These are two, like, these are two top tier in their class. So good. One just has a different style. This is more like, it's got that Maserati body style. And this is more Bentley. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Something like that. Oh my God, this stupid floor mat thing. I ran over my own toe with my desk chair the other day. And it was just me in the house and I was just screaming. I ran over my, I don't know how it happened. I ran over my pinky toe. I mean, so the floor of this room is all like that. Like what you would put in a home gym. It's all over the floor. So it smashed it into like padding, but it really hurt. I can't believe I didn't break my toe. Trade him your Narrows for one you haven't reviewed. Who? I know you guys are all curious to see what's going to happen with that. You'll just have to wait and see. What's in the box? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. That's my newest acquisition. Just came in today. We'll get to it. Junk mail. I'm real careful with that word after reading through YouTube's terms and conditions. So I'll just, without reading your question, I'll just say yes, but you're never going to see them. I'm going to stop saying that word, and I'm just a little nervous about YouTube's policy changes. I'm not an enthusiast, but I do have them. Yeah. I think I probably could. I try to read all of that every time they change stuff, and the literature here lately has made me really nervous. So. What is it that I wanted to update you guys on? Oh. So I got word PMP Ultimate Alpha Beast might not happen because of the world climate. And I mean, might not happen right now. They might have to push it way back or shut the project down completely. And that's not the first project we're going to see shut down, guys. Everybody's kind of holding their breath, but I mean, like, the knife industry is going to feel it. It's going to be a bit of a teeter-totter. We're going to see some things change for the better and other things change for the worse. But as far as exactly what's going to happen, I don't really know. I think Ben has an upload on this, on how the tariffs affect the knife world. I need to watch that. I actually just talked with Ben 2 nights ago. I said, you ever want to sit down and just like casually chat and like talk about our collections and stuff? And he's like, yeah, totally. So hopefully in the near future, you'll get an upload with me and Ben. I just like Ben. I enjoy his, we all enjoy Ben. We all miss Ben from Blade HQ, but we're happy that Ben is still here with us, still in our lives. Ben, I don't know why I think of him this way, but Ben is like the Keanu Reeves of the knife world. Like he is likable by default. I just like Ben. He's just a good dude. Nice knives. Thanks for your donation. Very kind of you. Ben is cool. You will not find a negative Reddit post about Ben. You will, however, find countless negative Reddit posts about me. The new Herman in the box. Can't wait to see. Oh, you knew it was a Herman? I tried to hide the thing and I gave it away. Yeah, it is a Herman. He really is a genuinely nice person. Wicked Dream, what's up? Just had the Nefarious go through customs. Cool. Everything that's landed is safe. God dang it, there was something that I really wanted to update you guys on. And I cannot remember what the heck it was. It was a pretty big deal. We talked about the new review style coming. I can't remember. Maybe it'll click here in a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, you know it's a Hermit. You also know it's a special one. There's something crazy in that box there. There's something absolutely wild in there. No, it's not Excalibur. It's a Herman, but just wait. I can't stay away from Herman, guy. I'm addicted to Herman knives. They're just too good. And then this new one that I'm going to show later, it's anybody in here who owns a Herman knife, I'm sure you love it. It's impossibly high quality. This newest one from their newest batch, somehow they took it a step further. I don't know what, I don't understand. Like, how can you keep more perfecting perfecter? Making perfecter more. I don't understand. Herman is a good, like, if you're gonna spend a bunch of money on something that you want to be impossibly nice, like, Herman's a good bet. Ask Sell. Very well. If I must prove myself once again, then so be it. But this will be the last time. I remember when I was a kid and I was like, oh shit! Oh shit! Such a big deal. My kids watched the SpongeBob movie and my son immediately was like, Plankton sounds a lot like Cell. I was like, I love that you picked up on that. I've had a terrible week and weekend isn't going to get better. I need some MC. Aaron Allen. I hope you're... I hope it all works out, man. I don't know what you're going through. I mean, but I get it. You know, when you've had a terrible week and you feel like it's just not going to get better anytime soon. I'm glad you're here with us. Hang out, relax, have some fun. Maybe you'll win a knife. Fish heads and rice with pepper flakes. I've never had a fish head. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm not picky. I don't like coleslaw, but I really do like pretty much everything. I don't like coleslaw. I don't like ginger. I think ginger is like what? Who's ginger for? Like when you eat sushi? Why? Hate it. So, Mick Ranger, I'm still working. I know we've taken a little break from the shout-outs, and I'm still working on... I've got an idea. We've got something kind of working. And I've had some people reach out to me. I'm kind of working with a few people on putting something together where we can do like a community nomination thing. But we will get to that fairly soon. Give me some time to work it out. I forgot to pin my Patreon, but we will do it. I promise you. I don't want to like stop promoting other channels. I really like that's something that I really enjoy doing as I pin my own Patreon. I really want to, guys, but it's just I gotta put. In all seriousness, I really do want to continue to promote channels, and I will. But I want to make it fair. Sure, quick shout out, a quick verbal shout out. Caleb 1776 is working real hard. Okay, Caleb 1776. Here, I can just find his channel and put it in chat. Like, without pinning it. Oh yeah, here he is. Sure. Yep. See you, Caleb. Cool. Doing a good mix of shorts and videos. Sure, give him some subs there. 185 subs. 185 subs for 16 videos is really good. Like, that's exceptional. Good job. What's up? What's up? So I'm going to show you guys this right now. I'm showing it to you right now because it's a really, really good deal, and I don't know how long they can keep doing this. This is a titanium and 14C28N Migron Moyarl that actually has the mounting spots on both sides. So lefties, crossbar lock, mounting positions on both sides, PVD, or you can get black PVD and a satin blade, 75 bucks. 75 bucks. Unbelievable value. This knife is as close to perfect as I've ever seen it. This is a ridiculous value right now. I hope they can keep doing this. You can actually buy this on the Migron website. 75 bucks for titanium and 14C28N. Titanium, legitimate budget knife with a great steel. Awesome. Very good. One of the best value knives that has popped up in 2025. Yeah, you can get it PVD or no PVD. It's a great deal. Migron's really doing a good job. And like you can say like, oh, all they do is just offer slight variations of things. Okay, sure, they do, but their knives are all good. Here's another example, the large Talisman, the new large Talisman with the thumb stud. It's a bigger knife, crown spine, regular stamped clip. And I think we have 14C28N. This one's like 45 bucks. Great knife. I mean, yeah, it's straightforward. It's that classic design. It's a little bigger than the standard Talisman. But 45 bucks. I mean, they're doing a good job. Operation EDC, thanks for your donation. I know you guys all want to know what Narrows I own. The Narrows that has been mentioned a lot in my comments is a brand new, never used DLC Narrows. The only one left. What is the fate of this knife? We shall see. Show us the watch. Tudor Black Bay, newest version. Went with the standard bands, standard bracelet, not the Jubilee bracelet. I just think this looks better. The only 40 that I wear regularly. This is normally too small a watch for me, but I just love the red so much. I'll give you guys a closer look, sorry. I absolutely love this watch so much. It is one of my favorite daily drivers. I wear it all the time. Got the Black Bay 41 on. Nice. I wish that they would do a Pelagos or a Pelagos with a red bezel, but I know that because of the Black Bay legacy, they'll never do that. I like oyster bracelets. I'm not a... I got a Jubilee bracelet one time from Strapcode for one of my Seikos, and I was like, it's not that it's not nice, it's just not me. Like, this is for somebody else. Operation EDC, thanks for your donation. What's below the Severn? That's the mirror polished Tough Knives and Vanguard breaker. This is the knife that started the bad plunge grind discussion. And yeah, like now that I understand it, it does have a plunge grind that's not favorable. But I don't really care personally. I just really like it. Like, it's still fully functional. It's just after a few sharpenings, it's not going to look good at the back end. What kind of sharpener do I use? I use a KME. I like the KME because they're fully made. It's like a small shop, and they make them. They make them here in the USA, and that's what I learned on. And I'm not a professional sharpener, not by a long shot, but I can sharpen a knife. Like if somebody locally, I don't offer a knife sharpening service, and honestly, you wouldn't want it from me. You want Neves to do it, or somebody like that. But if somebody locally is like, can you put an edge back on my knife? It's just a regular user. I'll do that for them. That's the majority of my sharpening experience, is putting an edge back on my friends' knives, and usually they have beat them into the ground. Fortunately, my friends usually carry pretty crappy knives, so that's where I get a lot of my practice. I would rate my ability to sharpen a knife a 6.5 out of 10. Please comment on the new tariffs. Guys, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know exactly how they're going to affect everything. I don't know. I'm kind of just sitting and waiting and going, I guess we'll just see what happens. I don't know. Ben Peterson has a video up on how the tariffs will affect the knife world. So I have not watched it yet. Bradford Mitchell, on your quest for large overbuilt knives, have you ever looked into Jeff Vandermeulen double homicide or 6-inch instigator? No, but let me screenshot that and save it so that I can look into it later. The detention on the Medusa, you mean the detent? Well, it's a pretty heavy plunge lock, so the detent it's pretty typical for a plunge lock, but there's such good leverage. So the detent itself is nothing special, but the room that you get to engage with the blade and the weight of the blade really help it deploy. It's actually a pretty pleasurable experience. Pleasurable experience. That just sounded gross. Yeah, Naps made the tariff video. You're probably going to get much better information there. So I guess that like the shipping containers coming in, they'll sit there until somebody pays the tariff fee. Am I understanding that correctly? When things are shipped that way, they just sit there until somebody pays the fee. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just repeating information I've heard. I don't know that to be factually true. Okay, correct. So that's what's going to happen. And so think about what that means for knives that cost $40, $50. Who's ultimately going to pay for that? The companies making the knives are not going to go, okay, we'll pay that fee, because they don't make any money. So it's going to be us, or they're going to try to make it us. It just creates a problem, for Chinese manufacturers. Yeah, we will. But again, not an expert on this topic. Don't quote me. I'm not the person you want to get this information from. I review knives, and I'm gonna wait and see. I mean, this seems like something that's gonna affect us for quite a while. So here we go. Sorry if it seems like spamming, but genuinely curious, what's the main difference between the cheapest versus the most expensive knife on the table? That's fine. That's a really good question. I'm guessing you're a newer person, and we like these types of questions. So the cheapest knife on the table is probably this guy here, which is the large Talism from Migron. So this is a Chinese production knife, meaning it's mass produced. The tolerances are very good. It's got a blade steel made of something called 14C28N. Handle material is G10, which is a pretty inexpensive material, but it's very resistant to like hot and cold, chemicals, things like this. A great high strength, low weight material. And then it's backed up with steel liners, a simple liner lock, right? This is a very easy knife to manufacture. Very low cost materials and very low cost in terms of manufacturing, right? This is the process to make this knife is entirely automated, and it's done in China. So as cheap as possible with the highest quality for like the typical user, right? It'll work. The most expensive knife on the table So this is a bad example because this has a lot of prestige. This is a $6,300 USA-made custom Marfione and Borka stitch. M390 blade, hand ground, mirror polish, titanium frame. There's a lot of extra markup in this. Let's use something that makes a little more sense. This is a full custom Herman Slim with an exotic blade material. This is Balbach Damast, right? Very expensive multi-composition Damascus. So they have to, it's the process of pattern welding, but also like to get this type of sequence in these layers, that's another cost of process, right? Then you have to polish it. Also, the handle scales are machines. They are made by machine, but it's titanium Damascus, which is not an inexpensive material. The machines required to contour titanium are also very expensive. Then you've got additional milling. This is also hand-tuned, hand-assembled, and it's made in a country where the costs are much higher for manufacturing and labor, Poland, right? So this is about a $3,000 knife. Now, both of these knives will function and they'll cut, but this is made for the collector looking for the exotic materials and the prestige, like just the pride of ownership. This knife just factually costs substantially more to create. As far as why someone would buy something like this, it's a collector market for sure, right? So there's a lot of like, you kind of have to make your own choice there. But a lot, the biggest part of it is how much does it cost to create? It doesn't really matter if there's like a utilitarian need for the object. The community drives the fascination for the exotic stuff, the rare stuff, the stuff that cannot be made in larger batches. I hope that I gave you a good answer there, and I think that the chat will probably fill in the gaps. Is somebody coming home? Somebody is coming home, okay. Herman Ishtar number 0679 is the most beautiful Herman. I'll have to check that one out. I'll screenshot that. Spy Chavez, that's a special one. Where is that guy? Yeah. Mokatai clip and backspacer. Damasteel blade. Pretty rare one there. The black scaled Miguron. Oh, the large talism. You can find these on these are new releases on the Miguron website. Large talism, 14C20, an awesome knife. A great knife, honestly, if you're like new and you're just like, what pocket knife should I start with? This is a great one. Thumb stud, liner lock combo, 14C28N. Great detent despite my inability to deploy it there. Easy to reverse flick. Great ergos. Pocket clip, mounting positions on both sides. $45, something like that. Great pocket knife. On the larger side. Miguron. Miguron knives. I think it's MiguronKnives.com. The Arma, I think it's not the Arma, it's the Geddon I've got out here right now. Miguron also makes this. 315 thousandths of DLC coated M390. Contoured and textured. One of the most impressive and one of the least expensive truly overbuilt premium knives on the market at $350. 355, 360. Crazy monster tank of a knife. Absolute beast. And it'll actually cut. That nice satin DLC. Big boy. Yeah, honestly, a great price for something that big. There, think about how many premium knives. Like, let's say you wanted to make as many titanium and let's say M390 pyrite lights, or I'm sorry, pyrites. The CJRB pyrite out of titanium and M390. How many of those could you make with this knife? At least 3. What do those go for? If they're S90V, they go for like close to 200. Let's say they go for 175. I'd say 3.5. Easily. Easily. It's $350 here. It's going to cost you way more to cut. I mean, the rational person would say, why do you need just buy one? But I'm just saying there's that much material there. Obviously the costs associated is like there's more to shave down there. But still, if like you're just reducing it to like cost of materials, there's a crap load. I mean, I don't know how many pyrite blades you could make out of this one piece of material. A lot. What about Chinese food? What about it? It's great. I love Chinese food. I suppose I should say I love American Chinese food. What do I do to enter? I'm confused in the description. So, all you do is open the description. And right at the top of the description, it says in all caps, enter here, live participation required. There's a link. That link will take you to an unlisted video where I go over the rules of the live stream. And I also say in that video, all you need to do is leave a comment under this video. So not in the live stream, but after you've clicked that link. I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's no trick. I just keep all the comments in one place. The video is unlisted, and it makes that way I can make sure that everybody who entered actually came to the live stream. So you click on that link and simply leave a comment. Don't say the F word and don't leave a bajillion comments. Just leave one comment. You can say corn dog or cheeseburger or howdy doody, or you can say Barbara Streisand, or it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want as long as it won't get you filtered by YouTube. I like cereal. What's your favorite cereal? I've enjoyed that, Matt. Honestly, this is so lame. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this cereal, and I haven't eaten it for a long time. In high school, I got on a kick from like my sophomore year to my senior year, where the only thing I ate for breakfast was Total with raisins. It sounds like such an old man cereal, but Total with raisins is so good. There's something about Total. It's just like the perfect crunch to mush ratio. Every now and then you get a raisin in there and you go, oh, hey. Oh, it's pretty nice, you know? I just really like Total. It's good. I was a junior in high school with like long, shoulder-length blonde hair just sitting there eating Total. I'm not a boomer. I am 37 years old. I'm a millennial. I am much more likely to start my own, craft beer or artisan burger joint than I am to complain or yell at a waitress at Applebee's. What else can I say about boomers? I'm way less likely to turn my shopping cart horizontal in an aisle and stretch my body out while I consider the different types of mustard and at the same time block all traffic in that aisle. Sorry, boomers. Any boomers in here? Why do y'all do that? Think about your positioning. Think about the space you take up. Compress yourself against the part of the aisle that has the object that you want, and then move out of the way so that people can get through. Sorry. I've just noticed that. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I think they're just like really... That might be the highlight of the day, you know, like what mustard do I get? Most of you in here are millennial or Gen X. I know my demographic. Just move your shopping cart. Or if you're not paying attention, like, because I've done it too. I've definitely left my shopping cart in a bad spot. And people try to get around. People are way too nice here in Kansas. And I always go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Like, because sometimes I'm just oblivious, you know? But I always try to say, excuse me. If I find out I'm in the way or one of my kids are in the way, like, just excuse me. My apologies. My fault. I shouldn't have left my stupid cart there. Oh, they always say, people here, have you ever been to Midwestern Kansas? Everybody here is super nice. Now, what they're thinking in their head or whether or not they're judging you is an entirely separate point. But if you've ever been to Midwestern Kansas and just go to a shop and go to a supermarket in Midwest Kansas, people are real nice. People are super nice here. We don't have much to worry about. You can leave your doors unlocked here. You can leave your vehicle on and unlocked in the parking lot with the keys in it all day. You can leave it there all week. Nobody's going to touch it. Midwest Central Kansas is a really, really safe place. Polite and nice are two different things. Yeah, I agree. People usually are genuinely like willing to help around here. Like if you are a stranger and you're lost, or you're a stranger and you need help with something, people will help you. They'll call all their friends and try to get. It'll be like a community event. They'll try to help you. Is it, you guys help me out? I believe it's Dirk Warning who is in the hospital right now. Is he on his 20th or 21st day in the hospital? So keep Dirk in your thoughts. I've been following along on Instagram. I believe it's, forgive me if it's incorrect, necrotic pancreatitis. Necrotic pancreatitis is pretty serious. So keep him in your thoughts. Big deal. He seems to be in positive spirits all the time. Like he's interacting and talking and joking around. Take some time to hop over on Instagram and just joke around with him. I guarantee you, like, that's, if I was in his position, I would want people to interact with and people to talk to, and just he clearly loves the knife community. So being there and interacting with him as part of the community, I think that would keep his spirits pretty high. So if you could take some time to do that, that'd be a big deal. I have the maturity of a 12-year-old, the mind of a 28-year-old. I'm pretty sure my body fought in a civil war. That's really funny. It's great. Dirk Warning's going through it. He's spent close to a month in the hospital. So Black Knife Blue Blade. Up here. Also, excellent value. Concept Shard. So 2 different versions. G10 or micarta, steel liners, 14C28N non-coated blade goes for $47. Aluminum textured scales, multi-mount position, left to right. Blue coated blade, $60. This knife right here, $60. Super cool. I already reviewed this. You haven't seen it yet. You'll see it in a couple of weeks. Loved it. Love this. Obviously inspired by the Hogue Deca. Pocket clip, it's riding on texturing. It'll eat your sweatpants. Little bit of you can fill the bill. Outside of that, really good. Not a concept. Tenable Shard. Sorry. It's the budget brand of Concept. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, turtles in a thing, pizza. Can't remember the lyrics. It's pretty close. Pretty much, probably totally nailed it, honestly. These are Game Boy hits tonight. Original Game Boy. Yeah, Concept made the Shard. It's the Concept Shard, but the tenable version, which I like much more. No worries on the... Rob's Nerdy Knives. There's a really subtle burn there. No worries on the copyright. Oh, man. How do we feel about Mario Kart World costing $80? My son saw the trailer and he's like, we got to get that. And I was like, yeah, but they're charging $80 for Mario Kart. Like, you don't even get it, man. And then here's the thing. I thought about it. I thought real hard. Do you remember being a kid in 1997 and saving up to buy GoldenEye for the N64? Not in 97, 98 or 99, whenever that came out. When was that? 98, 99? I saved up to buy GoldenEye at Walmart for the N64, and it was $69.99. It was $70 in 97 or 98. So, is it irritating that they want to charge $80 for it? Yes. Is it unfair? I don't know. It's like $1,000 now. Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know. I mean, my issue with it is Nintendo is a multi-billion-dollar company. So I'm like, do you really need to charge that much for Mario Kart World? Are you guys like starving? And the answer is no, they're definitely not. I know I guarantee you they're losing money on those consoles. They're probably losing money on the games too. Where they make their money is DLCs and microtransactions. That's how these companies prosper. But they still became multi-billion-dollar companies, and they definitely have the room to not charge $80 for the game. So I don't know. Pretty irritating. Because I know that's going to be the number one thing on my kids' Christmas list is the Switch 2. I feel like I'm getting old. I'm like, you got a Switch. It's fine. Like, you got a million games you haven't beat. He's like, we got to get Mario Kart World, Dad. Like, well, do we have to? Like, we don't have to. You're not even finished with the Mario Kart on the Switch. You haven't got the gold Mario. You haven't got all the gold trophies yet. You won't even touch the mirror tracks or the 200cc. Truthfully, I won't touch those either. Those suck. Don't give in to their demands. You think they won't win? You think Nintendo won't win? Nintendo will win. They will. They will beat us. It's irritating, but they will win. That's the reality of it. JL1021, thanks for your donation. I remember in the early 90s shoveling drives for 59. Yes! Oh my gosh. The nightmare of, man, the number of lemonade stands that I did, the number of yards I mowed. I was begging neighbors. I was like, do you guys need your weed pit? Listen, I was walking by your house and I noticed how shitty your yard looked. You got a lot of dandelions. Tell you what, pick all the dandelions right now. $14. Take it or leave it. I'd have settled for $5, but I'd throw out random numbers like that. Kunwo took care of your clip last week. Oh, did they? Oh, good deal. That's weird they'll do that. Heard a lot of chatter about how I'm, such a jerk not offering to do that for people. That's weird that's actually getting done. Well, it's even weirder that it's been getting done the whole time without us making a big deal out of it. It's almost like we care about the actual people who bought our knife and not all of the mindless, mouth-breathing, paint-drinking idiots who complain about anything and everything, even if it doesn't have anything to do with them. We know what we're doing. We'll take care of people. Don't you worry about that. If you bought Excalibur and you don't like that first clip, you just reach out to Kumu, okay? We've been dealing with it. We're nice. Imagine that. Imagine that we would do that. That's so weird, right? I chose Kumu for a reason. I knew what I was doing, and Kumu knows what they're doing too. We will always be fair. You're our jerk. I think so. This is my own self-portrait. I can definitely I can be a bit snappy. I can, I'll throw rocks. I will. I don't like, I'm not going to sit here and just for the sake of like, allowing people to just say whatever they want. I'm not going to let people do that. If somebody is incorrect in their assumptions, I'm going to call them out on it. If they get nasty, I'm going to be nasty back. But when it comes down to what the customer is actually entitled to, a legitimate customer, well, of course, if you have a legitimate complaint. But if you're somebody who's not even involved and you're just yelling and screaming at the sky, no, sit down cross-legged with a blindfold, and I'm going to set a pie cannon up, Colonial War cannon, loaded with gunpowder and all of the ingredients for pies. I'm going to set that thing up 2 inches from your dumb face, and I'm going to fire it at your face. That's what I'm going to do. You don't have a voice. But for the people who bought the knife, if they are dissatisfied, well, of course. I'm going to take a whole fully prepared Christmas ham. I'm going to slap you across the face with it. You don't get to say anything. Shut your face. Bad clips are annoying, and I completely understand that. That is annoying for the people who bought the knife and are having an annoying experience with it. And we will fix that. We are doing that for people. Can you nibble the ham? Gotta be quick. I'm coming in hard with that full force ham haymaker. You gotta be quick. Don't waste ham. I didn't say I was gonna not eat it afterwards. Just rinse it off. It's still good ham. Excalibur needs a COA. So I've heard this before, and I think you guys are correct. I will bring that up to Sergio and Kunmu's staff. I do like that idea. Here's the cool thing. If you bought Gen 1, you'll always know that you have a Gen 1. Always. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's 7:25, everybody. My alarm there. A Swiss Army knife for my Benchmade Anthem? I don't have a Benchmade Anthem, but good trade. Yours had the new clip in the box when it arrived. That's right, it sure did. We like the strategy of just doing it. Like I'm talking about on the live stream right now, but we didn't make a big deal out of it because here's why. It's more important to just help customers than it is to make a big public display of it. I mean, all that says is all that says I dedicate an upload and I make a big deal out of it. All that says is I just want everybody I just want to, save face. That's worthless. The best thing to do is to not make a big thing about it to make us look good in the public eye, whether you bought the knife or not. That's all nonsense. Just directly take care of people when they reach out. If they're bothered by it, we just directly take care of people. And I know it's like you're talking about in the live stream, there's only a few people here. Make a video about this, it'll get 20,000 views, and I can make a big public display, and oh, I'm such a good person taking care of all these people. No, we just do it because it's the right thing to do. Let Reddit and all those other, let them scream and cry. Let them do that. Who cares? I don't care about that. I care about people who want the knife, want to carry it, want to experience it. I care about those people getting the clip that they want and having a good experience with it. That's all I care about. I'm glad. So for those of you who did pick it up, like we made it optional, and like if you wanted to buy it, it was there. But like if it bothered you, a ton, and you were just like, I feel like I should have had this clip in the beginning. Like I also agree. We made the clip available not to make a bunch of money. We made it available so that people would have options. And the implication there, if it's not immediately apparent, is that we will have lots of different clips. We want these to be modular. We want people to use it. Some people just tell me straight up, I don't want these. I want the wire clip, and you included it in the original box, so I'm good. And that was the whole point, is we know that there's no perfect clip. So we want to give people options, you know? And there'll be other clips down the road. You can even get the new clip. I've got it in my pocket right now. You can get this clip on the website in Timascus right now if you want it. I think they're... Do they still have those? Maybe they're sold out. I know they're going to make more. But they have longer, shorter clips. Like, this is the clip that works the best. Like, this is the one I've kept on the knife. It's called a magazine. Was that a reference to the situation with Charlie and what's his name? It's called a magazine. He busts out that massive assault rifle. That was funny. I demand a 24 karat gold clip with diamonds in it. Gas station Excalibur is definitely coming. Definitely. We'll get it figured out. Middle right is a flashlight. That is my... I don't get this out very often. That's my custom US-made Reaver Arms Citadel. And it does have... I love it. It's so easy to use. Reaver Arms is such a... Oh my god. Awesome flashlight. Hey, you like that? Here, put it on the low flame mode. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. What a beauty. That one's just red, I would imagine. Like, so that's a few years old, and I would imagine, like, back then I only had one color option, but nowadays, if you get a new Reaver Citadel, I bet you can get them in multi-LED. What's in the box? I'll open it here in a sec. You'd lose it in the woods. So, pro tip, life hack, it has a pocket clip. Use the pocket clip. No, it's a Herman. It's my new Herman, but I'm just, like, it's off in the corner just to tempt you guys. I'm really, really shocked that they're, so, like, I did do something on purpose tonight with the layout, and nobody has noticed it yet. There is one conundrum on the table, and not a single person has said anything about it. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, even if you do notice it, I'm still not going to offer any context. But I am, the box is not the thing. There is something weird. There's something off about something on the table. But I'm not going to say anything else about that. I'm just going to leave it and move on. No, it'll make like a few uploads down the road. I'll reference this live stream and I'll say, this is what it was, and you guys are all gonna go, oh! No, it's not like it would take somebody. It's not something like simple or obvious. It's something like, oh my, like it'll click once I mention it a few weeks from now. The tan knife, that is the Max Ace Dragon Knight. Wild. Lots of Cerakote, lots of fun stuff going on there. Fun one. It is a riddle. It's not really, it's not a riddle at all, actually. I don't know why I said that. It's just something that should be some way, and it isn't. And there's a reason for it. And it's something that's yet to be unveiled. No one in the knife world has ever seen it because it hasn't been unveiled yet, but it will be. And we'll just leave it at that. It has massive implications with my own knife. You want a scarab too? They're awesome. That's my shadow scarab. The next time I buy a scarab, I own 2 of them. The other one I EDC. The next time I buy a scarab, it'll be when they finally release the ZBT scarab, which is, they haven't confirmed it, but you know they're going to do it. No, I love being cryptic. I love being cryptic. I love surprises. And I'm also not susceptible at all to peer pressure. I just like dropping hints because I know that people are going to go back and dissect this live stream and they're going to look at this image forever trying to figure out what is he talking about. I love it. It is a big deal. A lot of you are going to be like, "Oh my god, when I finally talk about it, it'll be a big deal." I would love to do a cel-shaded Excalibur, but I don't have any plans for that. A Tesseract Excalibur would also be cool, but we don't have the information on how Herman does that. A sub liner lock Excalibur. So we do have a different locking system planned for Excalibur, but that we're gonna talk about that like down the road. It's taken a long time because of testing. We did not slap this thing in there, and I say we. My name is on the knife. I didn't do any testing outside of just like carrying, right? But Kunwu and crew did a crazy amount of testing. Insane. Oh, interesting comments. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Interesting things that you're saying. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny anything specific. CKF Sakosha. Yeah, that's what this is right here. Mirror Polish DLC. God, that is good looking, isn't it? Still haven't won a giveaway here. 138. So here's actually. So Goku is somebody that I regularly interact with and talk with personally, and he actually has my Gen 3 Excalibur prototype right here. This gentleman, having a personal connection to the channel, I consider a direct friend to the channel, has entered 138 times and has never won. I legitimately do not show specific favoritism to anybody. It's totally random, and Goku is proof of that. I finally scored a sale! He did win a sale today. Yeah, that's right. You did win. I can't remember what you got, but you did get a sale. Actually, this is a good time to promote Patreon. So, right now, it's been for a few weeks now. This is the best time to join Patreon, and the new giveaway, stuff is coming up. So, link to the top of chat is Patreon. Hold on, I'm on the edge. Thanks for a donation. Good evening, everybody. Good luck with the drawing tonight. Thanks so much. I'm on the edge. So Patreon right now has always been like you can join for $1 and gain access to essentially everything. That's once a week exclusive content. You automatically gain access to one giveaway per month. It's always a premium knife. You gain access to my private Discord. You gain access to my private Patreon, buy, sell, trade, and chat. And also knife sales, where I massively discount everything that I sell. And right now, I'm doing huge sales. Every week, we sell 5 to 6 knives. And basically, whatever retail is, we cut it in half or close to half. usually about 35 to 50% off. And I've got ton. I'm only like halfway through, so I've got a ton more to sell. Also, we changed it to where now the $3 tier gains access to 2 giveaways per month, and the $5 tier and up gains access to 3 giveaways per month. This is all immediately accessible in Patreon, and the next giveaways are actually coming up in just a couple of weeks. So it's much better odds there. There's a lot of stuff. If you want to support the channel and you want to get in on an awesome Patreon with a massive amount of benefits, even at $1, your benefits at $1 are huge. It's linked right at the top of chat. I know I have a lot of patron members in here who are very much enjoying it. I will update the Discord link tonight so that you'll have immediate access to my Discord. There's an awesome community over there, constantly talking, buying, selling, trading, just having a good time. So yeah, if you want to join, it's linked at the top of chat. I'm 55 years old and just realized how therapist is spelled. The hawk? Yeah. This is a hawk I cut up that Monster energy drink can with on this is a regular user, but it's got battle scars all over it. But I love this. It's so sharp. It's unbelievably sharp. Whoops. Please check out Resvani Trucks. Okay. Oh my God. What? What the heck? How much is this? Oh my God. 285 grand, 175 grand. These are epic, man. These are straight out of Halo. 300 grand. Bulletproof. 6-wheel drive. Oh my God. The Hercules 6x6 military edition. Dude. Oh my God. That is epic. What's the motor? What's the motor? Dude, oh, what? It's available. Top of the line, 7-liter, 1,300 horsepower, supercharged V8 engine Hercules, the most powerful armored vehicle on Earth. Several other engine options are available, including a 6.4-liter, 500 horsepower SRT V8 and a diesel. So this is a collaborative effort with Dodge. It's SRT. Oh my God. That is wild. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh, I got a new rabbit hole tonight. That's nasty. 308. So I'm not that. Talk to me again when I've got 10 million subs. Maybe I'll buy one of those. That's nuts, man. Here, I'll just link what I was looking at. I'll put this in chat. This is the specific link that I was looking at. That's insane, man. A 1,300 horsepower, 7-liter supercharged V8. Oh my God. Smoke screens released. These are apocalypse vehicles. Electromagnetic pulse protection. Electromagnetic pulses are rated. Is this real? It has built-in EMP weapons. Electrified door handles. Blinding lights. Luxury interior. Security survival kit. Military-grade gas masks. It's got a siren built in. Thermal night vision. What? Oh my God. That's crazy. It's real. It looks like it's a joke, man. It's got to come with knives. I mean, what are you going to do when you can't get gas? Like, that's the thing people don't think about. What are you going to do when you can't get gas? It's cool, but geez, what does that thing get? Like 2 miles a gallon? You can't just go fill up at the station in the apocalypse. That's insane. That makes me think of it's the apocalypse rig, you know, with the Hellcat motor. I'm sure that was just, you know, they probably don't make very many. Like those are like specific, like custom builds. What time is it? Oh man, we're getting to the. Well, first of all, I need to go to the bathroom. You guys got to give me a sec here. We go to the bathroom. I'm going to reveal the Herman knife, and then we're going to get the giveaway stuff out. Alrighty. I guess we did start late, didn't we? Did we start 5 minutes late? Maybe 7 minutes late? Why are you just putting explosion emojis in there? It wasn't that type of bathroom experience, man. Okay. So, what's in this box? We got a Slim. What do we have? You guys remember that post I did on the community about Herman knives being available and crazy stuff? The problem is when I do that, sometimes I advertise to myself. And desire got the best of me. Baby. Oh boy. Should we get that blade out? Mirror polished, zero etch Damasteel. This is the most ridiculously high quality. I can't explain it. These newest ones are so nice. They're so nice. It is absurd. Oh, God, I love it. I love it. It is so nice. Look at that perfectly mirror polished Damasteel blade. The camera doesn't even know what to do with it. Had to. Polish Custom Knives. They have a ton. All these crazy ones come with pivot lube and their own custom tool. 61 HRC on that Damasteel as well. They have a ton of crazy Hermans available right now. Tesseract stuff, Timascus, Damasteel. Their quality is off the charts. Polish Custom Knives. Check out Bartosz Herman and look at their inventory. There's a link for Polish Custom Knives in my description. Even if you're not in the market, it's worth just going and looking. It's worth going and drooling over. Comes with the lube. Comes with the lube. Price? A lot. I now own multiple. I mean, that's my fourth. These are my other 3 Hermans that are in some exotic Damascus and Damascus, or so I have 2 in black Damascus and now 2 in white Damascus. So the black Damascus ones are with zirconium, and then this is Baalbek, Damacor, and then finally we might as well get a shot with this one in it too. Ugh, little bit nervous here. So we got these 4 beauties. I'm completely and totally addicted to Herman knives. Oh my gosh. Let me put these down. These are some of my favorite knives to spend that type of money on. Like the amount of confidence that I have spending that money on a Herman, it's such an easy decision for me because it's the same. They don't let me down. If you're gonna do it, consider Herman. Like they won't let you down. Oh jeez, I gotta put the phone back in. We gotta do the giveaways here. Do I use them? No. No, God, those are save queens, man. My most expensive user is the $1,500 Rockstead, the one that I broke the tip off of. I still use that knife. I love it. It just doesn't have a tip anymore. Let's put some of the bigger boys back in the case here. Let's do a little bit of clearing. Skiff Drifter, Damacor, Zerkatai, Herman Mantis Tesseract. Those are about $2,000 because the laser pattern takes 26 hours. Look at that. Wild. What else did you guys not see that's fun? I guess we briefly showed the Black Star. Oops. Well, that's fine. I can stay there. Then we need this guy. The Hawk House got to go back in the big boy case. The brown Cortex XL. Beautiful American-made knife. Unbelievably smooth. Beautiful nested lock. Look how that perfectly fits. That little chunk right there. I love that. God, brown is so good. I think these are about 800. Awesome though. Beautiful texturing too. Wonderful USA execution, small batch, all that. All the Hermans have to go, obviously. This one in particular, this ball bat, this is one of the most beautiful patterns I've ever seen. Molten Squid's Eye. Also like the 3D cube texture on this guy too, the Cypress V3. There's still a couple missing from this. Oh, the old Dark Horse XM24. Fun one with a steel flame. Now what's missing? This guy. And there's got to be one more here. What else is missing? That's concerning. What's missing? Oh. Okay. Big boy case is full. Got a quad locket there. It's time. It's time. Are you all entered? Time to enter. Do this. Do this right here. Make sure that you're entered. Leave your comment under that video. There's a link in the description. Make sure that you're entered. I put some fun stuff in there. Currently, there are 3 premium knives, 5 mid-range knives, and then the rest are budget knives. And then, you know, if people like draw the premium stuff right off the bat, obviously I replace them. I'm never going to leave you with a group of pouches that doesn't have a chance of drawing a premium knife, but you could win big tonight. Technically, there's a chance you could draw 2 premium knives. I set it up, if you're wondering how I decide, I set it up with the same draw rates, like with Pokemon cards, the same likeliness to draw a really good, like not a hyper exotic, but like a really good Pokemon card. I set it up the same way. They're onto something with that. Oh, I'm a huge nerd. Everybody in here is a huge nerd. Every single one of you. If you're here, you're a nerd. Come on now. You like this? You think that's cool? Probably because you're a nerd. Look at this. This does something to you, doesn't it? That's just cool. The reason you like it is because you're like me. You're kind of a nerd who likes cool stuff made out of titanium and it's shiny. Right? It's okay. That's why we're all here. We all enjoy the same kind of stuff. I'm bricked. I'm a human being. Exactly. Exactly. Don't deny it. It's all right. We're all the same. I'm just a big nerd sharing all my nerdy stuff with a bunch of other nerds. That's what we do. I assume that's why you guys like to hang out. That's why I want you to hang out. I also want to give you free stuff. What time is it? Oh, I think it's time. I think it's time to draw. Let's get the pouches out. There's one, so one thing in here is crazy cool. And I forgot I had it. I always love that when I dig through the pile of stuff that I can give away and I forget. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. That's always a fun thing to find. A lot of this stuff is kept in boxes and it's like it's off in the back of my office here. And I have to dig through that box and kind of open up pouches. And sometimes they're loose pouches and I have no idea what's in them. And sometimes they're not even in the right pouches. And then I have to go through and like find the box and everything. But I did find one thing that I thought was really, really cool. So it's in there. 5% chance. I guess since you pull 2, there's a 10% chance that you'll get it. Pretty good odds, honestly. If you win, there's a 10% chance you get one that you get something that's exceptionally cool. I like to put at least one really rare thing in there. You know, I try to. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm getting the link. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm pulling the Comment Picker website, getting it set up, and then I'm getting the actual link for my unlisted video. Okay, here's the website. I have the iPad. Nobody's off in competitions or anything right now, so we're going to refresh the page. We're going to scroll down. It's a website you can utilize and test for yourself anytime you want, commentpicker.com. Here's the exact link you all entered under with the appropriate date. Excuse me. Filter duplicate users. We're going to get the comments. There's 1,200, there's almost 1,300 of you in here, so the entry comments will probably be about 1,350. There's always a few people who bail. They just don't have faith, you know? They don't have faith in the system. There's all 1,400. Okay, so there's 1,300 people in here now. 100 people bail. Remember what we do, if your name's not drawn, we move on to the next person after 2 minutes. The first winner, you get 2 pouches. Sharp Obsession. Happy birthday, brother. OG. He's an OG. Sharp Obsession. Should be easy to find with that logo. Slow down, chat. Let him talk. Let's prioritize him in chat. Sharp Obsession, you are fully welcome to spam. Go nuts. Say whatever you want. Make yourself known. Hold on. I've noticed chat is probably 20 to 30 seconds behind real time here. Don't bail, man. Don't bail. What time is it? 7:59. He's got until 8:02. 8:01. Sorry. Is he not here? I mean, sometimes we wait. Sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, he's not here. And then they end up, commenting. So give him a sec. I know a quarter of you guys are having Gatorade, so I know you guys are going to the bathroom frequently as well. Hold on. Give him a sec. 8:01. We get to 8:01 and we move on. We have dismissed people before and they show up at the last second. So one of the craziest situations that I got an email from a guy who missed it because his dog got in a fight with a neighbor's dog at the exact moment that his name was drawn, and he emailed me, and I mean, like this is more of like I'm just like patting myself on the back, but I went ahead and said that guy a knife anyway, because what are you gonna do? Like, your dog's in a fight with the neighbor's dog. Like, of course he missed it. So if it's something like that and you email me, like, yeah, I guess all I'm doing is like opening it up for people to tell me stories. But that did happen, and I believed him, and I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna give you a knife anyway. Hold on. This happens way more often than I think it would, but I mean, I guess like if there's 100 people out of here, we got 1,300 people in here. It's a fairly decent percentage. It's a decent % chance that they're not going to be here. Poopy got his knife. Poopy did get his knife. I promise you, Poopy got it. You can ask him. Next time he pops in, he got it. I gave it to him. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Guys are in such a rush. 8:01. All right. Sharp Obsession, I'm sorry. You weren't here. We got to move on. The next first true winner. Aria_Winters. Woo! More knives. Thanks, MC. Aria Winters. Here you go. Bird guy with nice hair. Bird person. Has a beak, has elf ears, and nice hair. So, Aria Winters. There. They're here. Congratulations. Aria Winters. Here we go. You get 2. 10 on top, 10 on the bottom. You can do 2 on top, 2 on bottom, 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Say 1 through 10 up top, 1 through 10 on bottom. Just let me know. But everybody else, shut your face. Shut up. Let them talk. Let them pick top 4, 8 on bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this acceptable to you? Are you good with this? Is this what you wanted? Let's confirm. Say yes or no. Aria. All right, they're good to go. Oh, you got the Vosteed. What is this little guy? It's got the V-anchor lock. So 14C28N and aluminum with a V-anchor lock. What is this? What do they call this? I forget. This is yours. You got that? What's the other one? And the new QSP that looks like the Penguin. So G10 and... Oh, no. This is... No, not QSP. CJRB. This is essentially the the CJRB Penguin crossbar lock. That's what it reminds me of. So these are your two knives. Congratulations. Got some cool ones there. Please email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. Very important. Pay attention to these instructions. With your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact two knives that you want. You can say Vosteed and CJRB Penguin thing, because I forget what they're called. But this is what you're looking at right here. You got to give me this info. Congratulations. These are yours. Pack those up. Keep them safe for you. Though, I think the Vosteed, I think, has the box. The CJRB is just the pouch, but I'll send them to you. Let's close those in. Get rid of those gaps. Now it's down to 1 through 9, 1 through 9. Sometimes I forget to do this, so let's refresh the page. Let's refresh the link. And let's get the new total, because a few additional people have entered. Give it a sec. $1,465 entries with almost 1,400 of you here. So the final winner for this evening, Old Man on the Ridge. Thanks, MC, for tonight's giveaways. Good luck to all the folks that entered. Here he is right here. Old Man on the Ridge. That's who we're looking for. Make yourself known. Make yourself known. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Slow down, chat. Slow down. Let him talk. There he is right there. There he is right there. Congrats. Okay, chat, slow down. Let him pick. 1 through 9, 1 through 9. You can choose 2 on top, 2 on bottom, whatever you want. Let him talk. I know you guys want to talk. Just let him. It makes it easier for me to see. He's thinking, hold on. You could go for 6 and 9. I don't know if anybody's done that before. Top 5, bottom 6. 5. 6. You good? Are we good here? These two. Yes or no? We like to draw it out. We like the theatrics. Yes. Okay. This one. The new CJRB Maximal, which is, it's like right in between the Benchmade Griptilian Large and the small, like the mini Griptilian. AR RPM 9, and we have my favorite color of micarta, which is forest green with the brass, and a wonderful EDC knife. Wonderful. Very good. Nice budget knife there. Next up. Oh, the other one. The other, you got 2 CJRBs. So the other CJRB that it's also like the QSP Penguin essentially, but the same thing there. So 2 great budget EDC knives, both yours. The crazy stuff's still in there. It'll have to wait for next time. But congratulations, 2 wins there, 2 good solid wins. I won't put anything in here that I don't at least kind of like. Please email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact 2 knives that you won. You can say I was the second winner. I won the 2 CJRBs, the Maximal and the they don't put the name of it on there, which is something I always complain about, but I guess that would be handy for my my giveaways. So, congratulations. You guys, winners, you'll get your emails no later than Friday of next week. You will get tracking. I know it takes me a bit, but that's when I do all my shipping. That's when I have the most time, is Friday afternoons, especially with the new sales going on Patreon. If you want to join Patreon, now's the time. Maximum benefits, massive giveaways. $3 tier gets 2 giveaways a month. $5 tier gets 3 giveaways a month. Everybody, $1 and up, gains access to all of my knife sales. I'm doing tons of knife sales right now. Good chance to get awesome premium stuff at nearly half price. Plus buy, sell, trade on Patreon. Plus private Discord access. I'll update that link after the live stream. Thank you, guys. Should we give away some memberships? I think we probably should. We'll do 10 from me. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Thanks for letting me do this for a living, guys. I'm honestly not sure if there's anybody in my house right now, but I have to assume my wife's here and the baby's about to go to bed. Oh, we got a donation there. Sever7. Patreon is dope. I stake my reputation on it. Thank you. It's very important to me to keep my patrons happy. I try to give like awesome benefits to, especially the lower paid tiers. You have the option to pay more if you want to, but the biggest benefits are $1, $3, and $5. Those are the big ones. And anything outside of that is free will. But you do get a lot of stuff. And I do often update people on things that you won't hear about on the channel for like a week or 2 later. So today, for example, was a huge update on the review process and Excalibur. Well, a minor update on Excalibur, I guess. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. So giveaways are coming. Couple, not this weekend, but I think next weekend is the entry video for the next group of giveaways. So if you're already a patron, you're gonna see some pretty cool stuff. I've got some awesome knives that I'm gonna give away on Patreon. Should be fun. Okay, it's time for me to go help and be a dad and help with my with the baby. If you've got kids, even one kid, I have 3 kids, but if you have even one kid, then bedtime and bed scheduling is super important. Keeping things, that's how you keep your household sane. But I gotta go do that. So, what could be in here? There's something super cool in here. I can't wait for somebody to get it. Anyways, oh, Dark. Hey, Complex. When do you think what do you think the 15V on the Manix 2 will come out? I don't know. Surely sometime soon. But the 15V on the Manix 2 will probably be the best value American Spyderco knife ever. The Manix 2 is an evergreen and it's an unsung hero, not only in Spyderco's lineup, but in the knife world in general. The Manix 2 is legendary. So when they drop it in 15V, which I have to assume is that triple B heat treat, that'll probably be the best dollar for dollar, like ultra premium steel and heat treat geometry on a frame that's made, everything's made in the United States, because they just generally price the Manix 2 lower. So hopefully soon, but I will probably buy that knife. Okay, that's it. Thank you all. You're wonderful. I love you all. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks to my Patreon members. Thanks to my channel members. Thanks to people who jumped in this live stream from TikTok, from YouTube Shorts, from Instagram. Thanks to people who don't even subscribe. They just want a free knife. You guys are awesome. Hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.